already. So that is going to be the next major bid opportunity on for Bitcoin that I personally am going to be gunning for. I already have my bids scattered on that range. And what's cracking, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha. Now, what you guys just watched was actually an excerpt from the previous Bitcoin analysis I did about 2 weeks ago. I spoke to you guys about a bid opportunity, so I will be giving you guys a quick recap on that bid opportunity. How did price unfold relative to our bid zone? As although you can sort of see it on my screen right now, I haven't changed a single line since that last video, so you can see it right here. But we will be going over a quick recap on this. Now, because the market is a bit apprehensive and people are a bit uncertain as to where we are on the cycle, whether or not Bitcoin can actually rally from here, whether or not this bull market continues, I will also be giving you guys the price point. What is that price, essentially, that Bitcoin needs to break? I'll be looking for closes underneath this price point for me to be like, okay, bear market, here we come. What is that price point? So today I will be serving you all of that information on a platter. Now, before I dive into price action, I just want to let you guys know that I'm a tad bit low on energy today. I'm looking a bit disheveled. I just got back from the gym. And also, I'm still sort of struggling with sleep. And I really appreciate you guys getting to the previous comment section and telling me, encouraging me and making me feel good. And also, some of you actually gave me some really amazing tips on meditation and also certain supplements. So I'm really grateful. Thank you guys for sort of checking in on me. And that means a lot. Always makes me smile looking at your comments. So yeah, keep them coming. Now, before I jump into Bitcoin, actually, I want to drive everyone's attention to Sean's Twitter profile. His handle is Sean Dexta. If you guys are trading the altcoins aggressively, this is the profile you want to be following. Okay, Sean's been posting a lot of added alpha that he does not discuss in the live streams or the daily videos, but he's dropping his nuggets on Twitter. So go ahead and follow him. I will be linking his handle down in the description below. But just earlier today, I got up to this analysis on Pepe. What I really like about what Sean does, he essentially gives you an entire trade thesis using the dashboard calls as well as well annotated charts explaining his entire thesis, the bids as well as the invalidations, all of that. So he posted one on Pepe just today, so go ahead and check it out if you haven't already done so. And prior to that, I believe he also gave you guys another update on Bitcoin. Okay, so he tells you exactly what it is that he's looking for the bullish aspect and the bearish aspect. Go ahead and follow him if you're looking for some extra alpha. And also major shout out to Eastern OA, who had some amazing encouraging words for us. He's a long-term Mongolian. And also major shout out to James. He says, I highly recommend anyone interested in improving their understanding of trading, including execution and risk management. Subscribe to Sean Dexter, Crash Talks, and Mango, both on here. This is their YouTube channel, and if you like what you see there, consider joining one of their paid programs as well. He's like, I've read, practiced, and seen a lot of different trading styles, but I'd never come across anything like the Mango community and their approach to trading. They're insightful, friendly, welcoming, informative, and simply an amazing group of people too. Thank you so much for this, James. You guys have no idea just how much your words of encouragement, whether in the comment section, Twitter, it doesn't matter. It means a lot to us. Okay, but for those of you actually looking to ramp up your game this bull run and you're looking to trade actively, okay, you really want to nail this bull market down, okay, check out the C program. I'm student 0 of the C program. I can vouch for this one. Hell, if you don't want to take it from me, just go ahead and talk to all of the seedlings. Check out the testimonials. You'll find all of these guys in the Discord chat, so you can go ahead and talk to them, see if the seed program is the right fit for you. Okay, but you'll find this on the mangoway.com/seed. Best investment, more than any indicator you make out there. This is going to be the best investment that you make this bull run. Now, before we jump into the TA, there's something else that has come out on the bullish side of Bitcoin, and this is it. This came in last week, just in. This was released by Bitcoin Magazine on Twitter. South Korea's winning party to allow Bitcoin ETFs in the country soon, right? And then prior to that, guys, Hong Kong joins global crypto ETF race. Rollout of spot Bitcoin and Ether exchange traded funds follows launch of similar products in US. So you can see that the sovereigns are already sort of joining the party, joining the race, joining the bandwagon, whatever the hell you guys want to call it. And this is also going to help towards the global adoption for Bitcoin, as well as the network effects for Bitcoin. It's going to bring about a lot of awareness for sure. However, that being said, I think the most bullish aspect of this is the entire thing of it being a spot Bitcoin ETF. Because for spot Bitcoin ETFs, guys, all of these sovereigns, they need to back it up with actual Bitcoin purchases. Yes. Which could then have a positive impact on price action. So this is definitely a bullish sort of twist of events that has happened recently. However, that being said, I'm always going to tell you guys the same thing. Always fall back on over to price action to see if you actually find these effects of the bullish news on price, because ultimately price is the arbitrator of all debate. I cannot tell you how many times I saw, bullish news on various altcoins out there that I was trading, in the prior cycles, only for that bullish news to not reflect on the price. But the thing is that people tend to trade and put too much weight on the bullish news. But if it doesn't reflect on price, it doesn't reflect on price. If price is breaking levels, that is information for you. You cannot just be like, oh, but what about this bullish news? No, it doesn't matter. Okay, if you really have to weigh the two, price first and then bullish news second. But as far as Bitcoin's price is concerned, relative to its key regions of support, I believe that we're still looking good. Okay, now one of the primary signatures that I spoke to you guys about was this: Bitcoin relative to the dynamic indicator and the 10 simple moving average. Historically, we observed that, hey, in a bull run, okay, ever since we started this bull run, every time prices lost a 10 SMA, we've come down to give that dynamic support an official test. And this is why the dynamic indicator is freaking strong as hell. If you are a trend trader and you want to capitalize on those crazy, monstrous moves, but you're also willing to be patient, you're also willing to employ a bit of risk management, this is an amazing, amazing indicator. So we lost the 10 SMA. Where did price make its way down to on the first dip? This happened on March 2023, dynamic support. All right, let me draw it out for you. Okay. Dynamic support right here. Lost the 10 SMA once again, used it as overhead resistance. What was the bid opportunity? Dynamic support. Lost the 10 SMA once again, dip into where? Dynamic support. All right, took out the dynamic resistance plus 10 SMA, used it as overhead, used it as support, right? Bounced right off of it and then off to the races. Price, I believe, did a good, what was this? 142%, just trending on the mango dynamic. Okay, in fact, we had another test right here. This was still also 54%, but even on this test right here, broke the 10 SMA. All right, weakness along the 10 SMA, came down. What was the bid opportunity? Dynamic support, and you can see it was a beautiful, beautiful wick right off of the dynamic indicator. Right, look at that. And you were rewarded really fast. If you had a bid placed on dynamic support, prices dipped all the way down there, got picked up by the bulls, lived over it, off to the races. Now, once again, the last time we spoke about Bitcoin, actually, we just about lost the 10 SMA. Right, I told you guys that, hey, you know what, this week actually closed underneath the 10 SMA. I say next bid opportunity, once again, keep it simple, stupid. What's been working out for us so far? Dynamic support. Lose the 10 SMA, gun for the dynamic. Did we get a test of the dynamic support? Yes, we did. Look at that wick, right? Wick into where? Dynamic support. We were looking at an entire zone. We were looking at top of the dynamic range all the way to the bottom. For those of you who want the numbers on that, I believe it's pretty status quo. I believe it's still around the same, couple of deviations here and there. But this is the range right now for those of you who do not have access to the indicator, but you want to sort of, keep up with the trend. The dynamic range is 59,629 going all the way down to 54,757. I will be annotating the numbers on my screen, so go ahead and take note of them. But in addition to that, what was really, really cool about this bid opportunity was that there was confluence with the weekly Ichimoku cloud, right? And this was it right here. We had confluence with the weekly Tenkin, right? For those of you who do not see it, the blue line running right through, that's the Ichimoku Tenkin, swinging in at around 55.9K within our bid zone. So now, how do we really go about interpreting this bid zone? Is this still a bid zone? Yes, in my opinion, I do believe that this is still a bid zone for Bitcoin. Okay. I know people are just like, for how long now? You gotta keep this as unbiased as possible, right? We have these indicators, these objective indicators to keep us on the right side, because here's how you go about playing it. If prices lose that weekly dynamic support, you know that, hey, you're wrong on your trade, get the hell out. Okay, reposition for lower, or hell, just wait for when prices reclaim that dynamic resistance once again. All right, keep it as simple as that, because that really helps you manage your risk. Trading is not about certainties, it's about probabilities. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. It's just about when you lose, it's about minimizing your losses, right? Because your losses, losing your money is like losing your soldiers. You have fewer soldiers to fight the next battle, right? You don't want that. You don't want that. So it's about finding that one battleground that's going to be very easy for you to be like, okay, I'm going to back off. I'm going to back off to look for the next fight that's actually worth fighting. Okay, but this keeps you closer to that bid. It keeps you closer to that point where you get to minimize your losses, all right, in case you're wrong. So now this is the level right here. Once again, bottom of the dynamic range at around 54.8K. But now if prices break further, is it that the bull market is over? Is this the price point? No, it's not. Right? No, it's not. The price point that I'm going to be looking for sits much, much, much lower than where dynamic is currently swinging in at. But before I jump into that price point and give you that price point of when we start turning bearish, let's actually go ahead and figure out if, well, prices can even drop further from here. Do the bears still have a bit more juice left in them? Well, for that, let's get into the Mango dashboard. The Mango dashboard is our friend on keeping us on the right side of, well, every trend. But let's go ahead and see if the bears have juice in them, and it appears they do. So you'll find the dashboard on app.mangoresearch.co. Get into the drop down, look at the multi-time frame analysis. Right now, the bears are in control from the 4-hour time frame to the 2-day time frame, but more importantly, look at the volatility profile, 38, 27, 50, very, very healthy, right? Compressed even. When I see this much compression, I'm looking for the next expansion move, but in which direction? Well, fall back to the trend. What's the trend telling you? It's telling you that it's short, telling you that the bears are in control and they have a lot more juice left in them if they want to take prices down even further, right? Things only begin to change if we can start seeing the 4-hour flip long. So if the 4-hour actually shows a bit of exhaustion and the trend flips long, it's going to tell you that, okay, this is the time where the bulls are taking over on the lower time frames. The thing about trends is that they're going to start from your lower time frames and they're going to cascade on over to higher time frames. Okay, so that's the recipe that we want to look for to then anticipate the reversal for price action. So look towards your lower time frames turning long first before you then look for the reversal in price. Right now, Bitcoin is not giving us that signal on the dashboard just yet. All right, this is instead telling you that the bears might actually take this down a tad bit further. So with that, let's get back into price action. So what this is telling us is that, okay, at the very least, we're likely going to get another tap at the zone, okay, from around 59.7K going all the way down to 54.5K, although a bit at 54.5K would be freaking spectacular. So that's what I will be gunning for. I did get my bid in somewhere around here. This was the range I put it at, 58.5K. The bid that I had there got filled. However, the one that I have at the bottom of the range is still sitting there, not filled. So I will still be keeping my bid right there in case prices come down to, well, fill my bid. However, if prices break, the next level that I will be looking out for only comes in at the monthly 10 simple moving average. Perfect, and here it is, the monthly 10 SMA. The monthly 10 SMA, guys, comes in at around 46.5K, right? That is the next major, final bullish bid I'll be looking for. And this is going to be the final bid. Why? Because this is our ultimate bull market signal. Every time Bitcoin has broken the monthly 10 SMA, it's always signaled bear market territory, right? We've always seen lower for Bitcoin. So this price right now, the monthly 10 comes in at around 46.4K. For as long as we're living over 46.4K, I'm saying bull market intact. Right? It's only when we start breaking 46.4K, I say that it's bear market territory, we're coming down even further. So that is the major point of reversal for Bitcoin, okay, coming in at 46.4K. If we break that bear market territory, okay, I'm keeping it that simple for now. But what I like so far, weekly time frame, I'm saying for as long as Bitcoin is holding weekly dynamic support, bulls are in control. Okay, it's only when we start breaking it, I'm saying be a bit cautious here. This is where the bears could be taking over in earnest, where it could spiral into bear market territory. Alrighty, so yeah, this is all I have for you for today. I will be doing more videos getting into, well, the rest of next week, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully my energy levels would be back up by then, but I hope you guys enjoy this. Have a happy Sunday with this. Trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.